Hello, you bunch of weirdos. And welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. And oh my god, what a thriller last night at Newcastle. What in the bejesus? It was a 0-0 draw in the first game, and then you go 3-3 bangers. And what? Where did that come from? Where the hell did that come from? Rooney winding back the years, and I'm just happy. I mean, a lot of people were disappointed. You know, it felt kind of like a loss, but I'm just happy that they're playing entertaining ball again, and that Rooney's kind of coming into form. Martial looked good, Depay looked good, Lingard looked good, except for that miss. Oh my god, did you see Louis van Gaal on that miss? Oh, hilarious scenes. I've never seen that man so upset in his life, but something weird happened. After that game, I felt inspired to play. And through the rejuvenation of Rooney, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like live form or something, but Rooney started playing a lot better in this career. You are going to see, a lot of guys were complaining, saying that, oh, you know, Rooney, where's Rooney in the last episode? You gotta play Mr. Collier, have no fear, me lemon fears. Because he's going to play in this episode. And a little bit of spoiler alert. He's going to show you a few things. He's going to wind back that clock. He's going to live up to that number 8 that I have given him. Yes, Messi is the number 10. We sit atop of the league. We did lose our first matchup against Southampton in the last episode, but still on top. We're not going to be invincibles, but that's fine. We got that out of the way. As you see, there he is. Wayne Rooney, wearing that number 8, is in the lineup. And he's sitting deep. He's actually playing in a CDM position. And you might be like, oh, CDM? But I kind of like him. I kind of like him in that CDM position for a simple reason. But look at this. Intricate stuff. Yusuf Erdogan getting inside. That is our left back. We're pushing up. We're playing some kind of untraditional stuff. Some stuff that you might not have really gone with. Lionel Messi. What the heck, man? You got to do better. You're the best player in the world. You have to do better right there. But Lionel Messi linking up Wayne Rooney, and that is why you put him in that CDM position, and he pushes up the field. You can get him in on these shots. He loves to push up. And Anders Herrera coming in. We got a bunch of long shot snipers in on this team, but we couldn't break through past Sunderland in the first half. You know, winded us up a little bit, but could we break down this, you know, kind of tougher side right here? And that's one way of breaking it down. And I think this is one of the few penalties. I will say to this, before the patch, penalties were absolutely outrageous. And EA, give credit where credit is due. EA has done a lot better. You don't see as many penalties as there was, but that was just atrocious. Where was Messi going? He had a bad angle and you dove for no reason, Mr. Jack Rodwell. Well, if you're going to do that, I'm going to punish you. The best player in the world, the number 10 for Manchester United, Lionel Messi, the Ballon d'Or winner, goes ahead and slots it home cool as a cucumber, of course. No chance. I mean, Patelemon, you got a big frame, but he's not going to use it. Then we're going to go ahead and score this. 5 goals for him in an early season in the Premiership. Well on his way to his hefty goals. And we're going to go ahead and sub him off at the 60th minute mark. The one thing that I don't like about Messi is not the best with his stamina, so we gotta go ahead and save him. But there you guys go, guys. You wanted Rooney. There he is. I moved him up into the striker position, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy because he's got the endurance. He's got that engine trait. Actually, I don't know if he still has that engine trait, but he's got pretty hefty stamina. And look at this, just terrible defending. Just one touch, and now it's through. I don't know what the defender was doing. I'm not going to really do it. Sometimes when they kind of take that step up, you can get a push on him. But now Anthony Martial is through. Can he go ahead and finish off of the post? Unlucky. Put a little bit too much power on that. And he's going to go ahead and parry that away. But now Anthony Martial plays Memphis Depay in. What does he do? Slots it back to Martial. Can he get his goal this time? And Patelemon with that 6-7 frame getting in the way. Once again, easily could have been a demolition derby here at Sunderland. But from the heroics of Patelemon right there, they're going to go ahead and escape with a 2-0 loss, which is not much better for them. But look at this one shot. We had 15 shots and they had one shot. Outrageous scenes. Sunderland, I'm sorry, Joe Hay, but Sunderland kind of suck in this game. And this is why I rested Lionel Messi early, is to keep him for this game for basically the UEFA Champions League up against CSKA Moscow. And as you can see right there, we sit atop the league after defeating Wolfsburg in the first round of this tournament. And look at this illustrious roster. The CSKA Moscow is going to go up against the Sado Dumbia, always fearsome in the front. Akinfeev, a mighty good keeper. As you can see, a lot of our second teamers, because this was only, I think, 3 days away, and we had a bit of a stamina problem. Lionel Messi will start, but he doesn't have full stamina, so I'm trying to get a half of him. Leroy Sané starts out wide, as well as Pion Sisto into the midfield, and Darmian in the fullback positions. Now we're going to go ahead and work around with Messi to Rooney, and it's right at Akinfeev right there, but good link up from the two superstars of Manchester United. And now look at the interplay. Rooney to Messi to Snyderland, and Snyderland misses, but we are playing scintillating stuff. But once again, we cannot break through in the first half, and unfortunately we had to put Messi onto the bench because we got an Arsenal match after this in 3 days as well. So needed him in the league, and we could afford it to take a little bit since we did win in the first game. We could afford to take a, not a loss, but a draw in this game. And I had faith that we had enough depth. I made a good enough, signing depth that we could actually get something going here. And now look, Bauzior into the game. Bauzior, can he get it? Ooh, with the long shot, just tipping right over the post. And now look at that. Doumbia into space, running ahead. No one's going to catch Doumbia, or can he? No, but he parries it right toward Mr. David De Gea as they knock one of our players out of the way. And look at this kerfuffle right here. It's cleared away, but it's given right to Leroy Sané in stride. And terrible scenes here away at CSKA Moscow Stadium. I do not know what it's called, but Leroy Sané getting his first goal for Manchester United in the most unpredictable of ways, but that's football for you guys. Terrible back pass. You had it cleared, and he passed it into the one spot that he could not right there, and that gives us the breakthrough in this game. Audacious scenes right here, giving it back to Adnan Januzaj, and Adnan Januzaj taken down to the top of the box. 50-50. I thought he got ball right there. But maybe, I don't know, that receding hairline going in. Let's see if he knocks a little bit. That one was debatable. But I'm going to be ruthless. I'm sorry, man. It's unlucky for you, but I'm going to go ahead and have to put this away. Adnan Januzaj earning the pen, so we're going to go ahead and give him the pen as he deserves. Doing the Drogba celebration of all things. And that might be 99 for them. As in the 85th minute, I felt a little bit comfortable, maybe too comfortable. As you can see right here, I kind of switched off, and it's good that we did get that penalty because, yeah, they always say that 2-0 is the most dangerous of score lines, and that's what he did to you. The words, man. The goals that have been scored against me in this career mode have been delightful. I mean, it's never a good thing to get scored against, but what an absolute curler from Sado Dumbia into the top net. David De Gea, no chance from here. He did the best that he could, and thank God we had a 2-goal cushion. But could they possibly get a second? No, David De Gea is in on that one. And for that 93rd minute, I'm going to go ahead and just throw it out. And that is all we need, lads. That is all we need. We get another win. 6 points. And that is how we do it, lads. That is how we do it. Oh, 7 shots. They had 5. We actually had less shots on target, but we get the penalty through Adnan Januzaj, and that would be enough to push us through a cagey, tired Champions League Wednesday night right there. And 3 days later, no rest for the wicked. We're back at it again. This time against a team I think that could very much win the Premiership this year. I think they can win the Barclays Premier League this year. In real life is what I'm saying. But unfortunately, they sit in 16th place in this career mode. Oi. Arsene Wenger maybe on the hot seat a little bit, but they're starting all their big guns right here. Luce Monreal. Whoa, starting Monreal? That is weird. At center back? Does he usually play center back? That is very odd indeed. Of course, they've signed Javier Pastore. They always sign Pastore in my career. As you can see, we're starting most of our players. And as you can see, Rooney now not in the CDM position anymore. I've actually switched it out where Rooney is going to play in one of the more attacking center midfield positions. We're switching Schweinsteiger back into a CDM position just because I like the finishing on Rooney and how he goes up to the field. And he's going to instantly prove my tactics of Mr. Pep Guardiola right as he comes up from the midfield, arrives right into that hole. Classic Paul Scholes as goal right there. And Memphis Depay just threading the ball perfectly weighted pass so that Wayne Rooney can arrive on it quite just exquisitely in stride and going vintage number 8 Wayne Rooney. Just look at that, the ball curling away from Peter Cech, a world-class keeper left absolutely stranded. What a hit, son. And we are up, 7th minute, we are already ahead. And look at this, it was a cagey match in the first half after that right here. We're going to go ahead and run it back. And we have critically injured Kieran Gibbs. Never want to see an injury, never wish injury on a player, but just a clattering with Anthony Martial. And this was a costly match for Arsenal because also in this match, not seen, I didn't really show it because it just kind of happened amidst the play, was Mesut Ozil actually picked up a little bit of a knock in this match as well. So they were kind of hurting right here. As we bring in Adnan Januzaj and Riccardi Bauzior, who's been a little bit of an impact sub right here. Could we get a possible second? Rooney laying it off with Anthony Martial. What does he do? Puts it across. Beautiful ball. Oh, what a ball. I mean, easy. I should give Messi a little bit of credit right there because beautifully timed run. But Anthony Martial, I did not know you had. What the heck? Did you just see that? Did Messi just dab on him?
Dab on that nigga like, oh, dab on.
Oh, you know it's going to be a long day for Arsenal when Messi is dabbing on him. Oh my God. Dab on him, Messi. Dab on him. Dab on him. Dab on him. Oh my goodness, but what a ball. What an exquisite ball threaded amongst the trees from Anthony Martial. I'm giving him at least 90% of that credit because Messi could do that blindfolded and in his sleep pretty much all day, every day. But once again, 2-0. 2-0 is the most dangerous lead for me because once again, sloppy defending. I switch off for 1 second and Arsenal does what Arsenal do best. They just pass me to death. And a silly step up from Chris Smalling right here. It's my fault, it's not Chris Smalling's fault. I see the ball arrive at the top box, I take 1 step up, and I knew, right as I moved the defender up, that I was done for. Beautiful finish of Theo Walcott, and now we're going to have a nervous end to this match, and Arsenal was up for it. Look at this, they play Olivier Giroud. They played across the sweaty bastards to Monreal, and thank God it was Monreal, and an amazing save. David De Gea quick off of his line. That is a world-class keeper. That is why you have him in the game, and there Chris Small making up for his mistakes, ending out the danger, and we get a well-deserved but nervous win up against Arsenal. They played their absolute hearts out. A costly loss for them, but through the goals of Wayne Rooney, who's been absolutely scintillating, can I say. Absolutely scintillating ever since I've injected him into any part of that midfield. Him arriving into the box, he has been crucial in this episode, and he's going to be crucial in the future. I'm loving Wayne Rooney even more than I played with him when he plays at the center forward position. Oh my goodness. The tactics have been playing really well. You can see Ozil going ahead and nursing his shoulder right there, but he played through the pain. What a toughie German he is. But what a win. What a win, lads. And we are playing well. We are playing exceptionally well. I'm loving it. I'm loving the crew. And I'm loving how everyone is just interchanging and playing with my team right now. At least for the first team. The second team, it was a little bit rough. It was a little bit rough at times up against Moscow. But with the form that Wayne Rooney's in, the form that Lionel Messi's in, the form that Adnan Januzaj and Anthony Martial's in, the future looks bright. The future looks bright for United. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. Do not miss a single episode of the What If Pep Guardiola took over at Manchester United Korean Mode. Anyway, my name's B-. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, be weird.